I'm Alexia Byrnes, and I got next.
Up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the win so hard. Rise a star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break the swag. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Shoot.
Like the intro said, who got next? You can ask B. Jones or the head coach. Sports Life Talk, welcome back to another phenomenal episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a series, a show that we are the voices of tomorrow. We are giving a platform to content creators, entrepreneurs, athletes, amazing human beings who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And this time we go to the island, ladies and gentlemen. We've had some people from Hawaii to grace the presence of the show, but we've never had somebody who's in Hawaii that actually came on the show. She is 6 hours behind us, ladies and gentlemen. Rocking with us, we got volleyball extraordinaire, Chaminade University, the smile that sunk 1,000 ships. We got Alexia Byrnes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Alexa?
I'm great. How are you all?
Hey, we just excited to have you on. You know, checking out your game, checking out your story. You got some stuff that you can help put us on. So I'm very excited about that. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, 318, the kid from Louisiana, rocking alongside of my 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿, my partner in crime, my brother from another mother, the head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling, sir?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones. I've been working on my librero skills. I hope I said that right, but I've been working on those, trying to get ready for this show.
Did he say it right, Alexa? Librero? Because I don't have a clue what he's talking about.
Well, no, it's like, I guess, is it the one that sets people up or get everybody in their positions? I don't know.
Oh, Libro.
Butcher.
You can say Libero, Libro, or just
yeah,
bro.
You can say either one. Okay, so
right.
Good try, Kev. Good try.
Hey, B. Jones, whatever it is, I've been working on it to get ready for this show.
You ain't working that hard. All right, ladies and gentlemen. If you are here to check out the channel and some of our exclusive content, we want to say thank you so much. Gracias. It means a lot to Kevin and I. We started out on this journey just to tell stories, and this thing is growing, and we could definitely use your support. We want to ask all of our Alexia Byrnes, Chaminade University, or whether you were from Youngstown and you want to see what your sister's still doing, we want you to show us some love and do us a favor. On the count of 3, let's all smash that subscribe button. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. Now, if you did that, you just got all kind of amazing content, all access pass to hundreds of episodes of our regular show of You Got Next, and we still got more phenomenal guests like the one we have in the building today to come. So there she is. She's jigging for us, ladies and gentlemen. She's smiling. She got me energetic. Welcome to the show, Alexia Byrnes. Alexa, wow, your journey. You come from Lyles, Illinois, psych major, a 5th year college. You know, that's pretty dope. Now, as much as I want to show you some mercy and some leniency, I'm not in charge, Alexa. Okay, Kevin has to take you through what we call the Sports Life Talk initiation. See how serious he got all of a sudden? This is his moment. All right,
Okay.
Kev,
Oh, you go.
heat up, Kev.
Well, I like it how you try to make it seem like I'm the villain on this show, but nice
I'm
try,
wearing
B.
white.
Jones.
I'm wearing white. You wearing black. That's the stereotypes.
Also, okay. Well, anyway, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 hip hop artists.
Right. So I'll start off with my favorite, Lil Baby. My favorite. I really
She
enjoy.
said, She said, What the?
That means his music just really gets me hyped. I don't know. And then Moneybagg, Dirk, Bryson Tiller, and NLE.
NLE. You know, I don't know any NLE.
Really?
I've seen him come around. NLE Chopper, right? Or something like
Yeah,
that.
his music makes me angry, and I just it gets me ready. I don't know.
A lot of new ones in there. First time we've had NLE Chopper. Bryson Tiller. I don't think we had anybody else.
I don't think we had that either. What's funny about what is that, Moneybagg Yo or whatever?
I think I got
one of the guys. Yeah, one of the guys that we rock with He's actually bringing him to Dallas, so
That's right.
be on the lookout for that.
Free tickets, I'm there.
Hey, you
Oh,
coming?
hey.
You gonna come to
Hey,
Dallas?
we'll-
Alexia?
I would
We'll
go to
get-
Dallas to see a concert. Absolutely.
Hey,
100%.
come on.
I know.
We're gonna hook you up. Okay. So what are some of your favorite sports teams?
I love hockey. So the Chicago Blackhawks, that's where I was born and raised in Chicago. I really like the Blackhawks. Huge hockey fan. I also like Miami Heat because I live in Florida now. Well, not now, but before I came to for college, right. Miami Heat, big fan of the whole team. Jimmy Butler, obviously from the Bulls. Love him to bits. Great player, great teammate. So, yeah.
All right. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
I don't really have a favorite per se, but I would say Spider-Man. Just because, I don't know, I think it's cool that he can travel places really quickly. He has a skill that not any other superhero has. I guess no other superhero has any other power, but I don't know. I think he's cool the way that he can navigate, and he has different senses. So I like that.
What's funny about Spider-Man, that's like a popular choice.
Really?
I give Batman. I think Batman.
No,
is probably,
lately it's been Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Batman will probably be number one, which he should be. But lately it's been Spider-Man. So Gwen Stacy, that's the female version of Spider-Man. Gwen, since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Honestly, it would probably be Me Versus Me by Moneybagg or Bid Bank by YG.
Alexa kind of hard, KT.
I know. I noticed that too. She said Jimmy Butler, and then she was like, she likes some kind of rough. Is that what it is?
What do you mean?
Like you like athletes, Kev?
Like,
What do you?
No, I'm talking about like toughness. They got to be like
tough.
rough.
Yeah, mental
Yeah.
tough. Yeah.
Mentally, you gotta be able to run through a wall for your teammates. I don't know. I just don't have the time for
Softness.
Yeah, no, not a fan.
So you're not a James Harden fan at all?
He's a good basketball player, but I don't know.
You're a little
Jimmy
soft.
Butler, just the mentality. Kobe Bryant mentality.
Kobe.
The different.
Dogs.
Even LeBron. I think he has a great mentality. I think he's a great player. Anyone with a hard mental toughness is something that I really admire.
Well, I tell you what, welcome to the SLT family, Alexa. And you talked about that mental toughness, and that's probably the one thing about your story that stood out the most, right? Let's start talking about, so how does one grow to fall in love with volleyball in Lyles, Illinois? Tell us a little bit about growing up on the outskirts of Chicago.
Right. So I didn't know what volleyball was until my big family became blended. So my parents are divorced, and then I was blessed with 2 new step siblings, and my older sister, she's step, but she's really my sister, introduced me because she was in high school at the time and she'd play. I go to her games, and I was like, this looks kind of fun. And so I tried it in, I think it was 5th grade. And I was just the one that was, constantly throwing my body on the floor. I was trying to do all this crazy stuff and learn all these different positions. And I think the mental toughness that I fell in love with the game is every play is different. So you can't really rely on the same touch you had last time to get you that point. So you have to switch something. You have to be willing to run through a wall for your teammates. You have to be, willing to take accountability for your actions. Hey, we just lost that game. Most of it's on me if I made the wrong mistake or I didn't listen to what the coaches had to say. But I ended up falling in love with it in high school. And younger than that. I just liked the idea of it. It was fun to chase balls down and then, get that rush when you get to celebrate with your team in the middle. And after a big win, of course, that's the best feeling ever. But even after a loss, I think I love the game so much just because you don't have to make the same mistakes twice. If you make it twice, you can always go back and fix it. But volleyball is really just a lot of repetition. You have to have the muscle memory in order to make it better each time you touch the ball. So yeah, since 5th grade, I've been in love with it ever since, and I don't plan on stopping playing anytime soon. So
that is amazing. So now you've actually had the privilege of playing at a couple of different universities. Yeah, this is the third one, but you know, it's part of that mental toughness because it hadn't been easy for you. It hadn't been easy for you. You didn't get where you are overnight, and it didn't come by accident. So tell us about how you got to Chaminade. Am I saying that correct, Chaminade? Because I grew up saying Chaminade, then I got checked about a year or two ago. So Chaminade,
So really long journey, really exciting though. So in high school, I was getting recruited by at least 32 different Division I universities, which was fantastic. It was phenomenal. With the accolades I've collected over the years, I feel really blessed to end up where I'm at. So I ended up committing when I was 15 years old to University of Louisville, which is where Lamar Jackson went, if you were wondering. And great team. When I got there, I realized that, that place wasn't home for me. It didn't feel right. I was in love with the idea of, the 15 pairs of shoes and the 13 different pairs of spandex and the 6 jerseys and all that good stuff. And then once I realized that it wasn't the place for me, I ended up leaving during semester, and I ended up finding Youngstown, and I stayed there for 3 years, fell in love with, my friends, and there were a lot of good memories in both of those places, more so Youngstown, I'd say. But that's a small school, and I think I was looking for more of a family-oriented feel, and I got that there, which is great, but unfortunately the volleyball wasn't what I expected. So moving on, my 2 best friends, Brooke and Bree, they play here at Chaminade now. They played with me in Youngstown as well. They left after their first semester, and I waited a little longer because, I didn't want to leave, I guess. And then I texted them, and I was like, hey, do you guys need a setter by chance? Like, let me know. I'm about to go in the transfer portal, so, I don't know. If you need a setter, let me know. And then once I was in the portal, I reached out again, and they were like, yeah, our coach wants you. She wants you back.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, it's good to have networking everywhere. Good to have connections. And they're my best friends. So I was like, who thought we'd be together again? And
so you kind of get the best of Youngstown. You get your core group that's at Youngstown. You get to continue playing the sport you love, and you get to move to Hawaii. Right?
I had no else here. But now I am probably about 3 weeks moved in here. I am settled for the most part. We're waiting on season to begin. So we're just lifting right now and getting some reps when we can. But of course, going to the beach, I'm trying all these new food spots, and I really like it here. I love it here. I think I found home. So.
Really? Now, did you get a 5th year of eligibility due to COVID, or was
I have 6. I have 6. So I redshirted my freshman year at Louisville, which was a blessing in disguise at the time.
Yep.
And then I ended up taking my Corona year. So I have 6. I'll be in college for a total of 6 years.
So this is your 5th year senior.
Yes.
And then you actually get to come back another year.
Yep.
Wow. So you gonna come out of school with like a PhD. You're going to be like a scientist.
Honestly, yeah.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm one of those sports nerds that I literally turn on the SEC network and I actually watch some volleyball games.
You should. It's phenomenal. It's great.
It is. It's hard, though. I'm like, that ball, I'm thinking like you got all these beautiful young ladies, athletic young ladies, talented, and this ball is coming at them 1,000,000 miles per hour, and y'all straight up dig it out. And I'm like, I could never do that because, I play.
You get hit in the face, though, it's over, I'm telling you.
Is it really?
Oof. Yeah, it's over.
Well, you talked about some of the accomplishments you had in high school. Tell us about some of your most memorable moments in college on the volleyball court.
Oh, goodness. Some of my most memorable would be winning the ACC when I was at Louisville. That was great. I had this chunky ring that's like iced out. It's great. It's so nice. I mean, unfortunately, I didn't play because I redshirted, but being able to celebrate with the team that I had then was awesome.
You were around it. And listen,
absolutely.
All of you athletes out there who not touching the field, you play a very intricate part in that organization. You're still practicing every day. You're making those who are starting better every day. Because guess what? The moment that you step up, they lose their starting spot, right? So you're pushing them. Even behind the closed curtains, you're an active part of that organization. So kudos to you for being a part of that team because it is a team sport.
Definitely, for sure. Just the mental and the support that I had to offer was draining, but that team at the time made it, and I'm glad that we won. So that was great. And then Youngstown happened, and I, received 1,000 assists my sophomore year. So like my second year there, I think. I've been in college too long. It's just a little blur.
It's okay.
Yeah, and I was.
How many years did you play at Youngstown?
3. So my first year was at Louisville. So I graduated with my bachelor's already.
Wow.
Yeah.
So in 3 years at Louisville, you were able to accomplish top 10 career at assists and number 8 in the career in the university's history at assists per set. Am I saying that correct?
Yeah, Youngstown.
That's at Youngstown.
Yes. Yeah, so I broke that record my second year, so my sophomore year, because I redshirted. It'd be considered my redshirt junior season. And then, we unfortunately didn't have many wins, so I don't really, all tournament team here and there. Yeah, so,
Well,
nothing super exciting, but I'll take what I can get.
I saw some pictures, and you smiling in this picture right here we got up there. You smiling on camera, but in these pictures, you like fire. Like, you're a fierce competitor. What is this competitive spirit? Because I'm thinking like pretty girl, she's modeling all over the beach everywhere. And then all of a sudden I see these pictures of you. Like, you would have thought your superhero would have been Incredible Hulk. Because, you literally go from a Bruce Banner to a Hulk immediately as soon as you get on that floor. Tell us a little bit about that maniac, that intense competitor inside of you.
Right. Well, this is kind of a funny story. All my friends think I'm like psycho. I'm actually not, so let's not take that out of context. But I am very aggressive. I'm very straightforward. I'm very blunt, frank, you name it. I think it's just the way I was raised, but it's also like that Chicago, Florida, like mix. So, I'm going to tell people how it is, when it is, why it is. I don't have any care for what they have to say next, unless it's someone obviously that's like of authority or someone that I'm listening to and I respect. But when I'm competing, that's all I see. Like, I step on the floor and I'm like, it's go time. I'm going for blood. Like, I'm going to win. I don't care what I have to do. If I put myself in harm's way, that's fine. Like, get the point and we're going to win. I get a little feisty. I get a little angry. So I think that, sometimes depending on the teammate, because you have to talk to everybody a bit different, motivates some of my friends, some of my teammates to be like, oh yeah, she's on, like, let's get it, So I really feel that like my feisty competitive nature is pretty unique because I know when to turn it down and I know when to turn it up. So I'd say I'm a hype man, but I'm a respectful hype man.
Now, I know you're serious because you came backstage, you started asking us questions. How'd y'all come on? I was like, hey, we getting interviewed for the first time. Somebody never asked us. All right, so I got 2 questions, Kev. I'm sorry. I got 2 questions left. The first one is, you mentioned something that you kind of teed me up perfectly. Chicago, Florida, Louisville, Youngstown, Honolulu. You've been all over the country. You've been in more cities than a lot of kids see by all their lives, right? And so tell us a little bit about how that plays a part, just being that diversity, seeing these different cultures, seeing these different environments. How do you add that into your repertoire as an athlete and as a human being?
Right. Well, I think taking a little bit from each of these places that I've been has contributed to who I am as a woman and to who I am as a competitor. So, Chicago's a very, you're out here, like, you got to fight for what you want. And Florida's the same way. They're very like, I'm going to take, Florida is just known to be,
What part of Florida? Part of Florida did you stay in?
I used to stay in South Florida.
Okay, so Miami area.
Not Miami. I'd say more like near Boca.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but like close to Fort Lauderdale, but not exactly Fort Lauderdale. So, and yeah, no, the Chicago, like Midwest fighting spirit, I'd say, is pretty strong. Florida, same way. It's just a little different. They're just very aggressive and outright, like, this is what it is. This is how it is. And you're like, oh, okay. So each place that I've been, I think I've taken something and, contributed it to my personality or to how I am on the court. So I think every place I've been has definitely given me something to contribute.
All right, perfect. Now, so my last question. 2 months ago, it might not have been 2 months ago, maybe it was 6 weeks ago, it came down that the NCAA is now finally paying players. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen some players that I thought, you got potential. But when I look at your whole package, and I'm you're beautiful, you're talented, you're extraordinarily charismatic,
Thank you.
To me, all I'm seeing is dollar signs. So they call her money. They call him her Moneybag. Yo, we gonna call you Moneybag Byrnes, right? So, so what does this NIL mean to you? And I mean, where do you see the opportunity? Because you got 2 years. You got 2 years to make some coin here while you're in school.
Sure. So I've been reaching out to quite a few companies, hoping for some sort of paid partnership or some sponsorship of some sort. Some of the companies are not as interested as others would be, or I thought could be. So I'm reaching out to an assortment of companies right now, but I think the NIL rule change is incredible for some of these athletes. These big names are getting partnerships that are going to really make the business boom and make the companies boom. So I think that's great for the athletes and for the companies. If they're searching out these athletes, yeah, they're going to get their name out there, and that's fantastic. Right now I'm looking to hopefully partner with some bathing suit companies, because I mean, I live in Hawaii, so
Boom.
I'm going to be going to the beach, right? You know, every day.
And fellas, stop what you're doing. Go to our IG page. And she could be a bathing suit model. She got it. I'm telling y'all. Hey, I'm telling you, this is a phenomenal young lady. All right, Kev.
So have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? Because you got that energy, you have that vibe. So have you ever thought about that?
Me and my friend,
Honolulu.
Right, that'd be fun. You know, I've thought about doing things in front of a camera, like, you know, sports broadcasting or the news, something fun like that, just because I do enjoy portraying myself in a positive light, and others, you know, when I get the opportunity. My friends and I used to talk about making a vlog, like trying to be like David Dobrik's Vlog Squad, but you know, that never happened. So maybe someday.
We will talk more about that off air. So you're a psych major. If you can sit down with any athlete and pick their brain and just figure out what's going on up there, who would it be and why?
Good question. I really want to say Kobe Bryant, only because one, he was a family man. He's incredible with, you know, his wife and his children, as far as I know. I don't know him personally, obviously, but from what the media has shown, I believe that he is a great man. I would love to pick apart his mental. I'd like to see why he thinks the way he does, and every time he steps on the court, like what's something that he really believes and something that he can tell himself to, you know, what that day holds. I think someone else not on the same page as Kobe, of course, but someone that I'd also like to sit down with currently would be Giannis. I think he's been having incredible games lately. He's really contributing. I saw something about him the other day where he was saying, I could have 40 points, 50 points, 60 points, but at the end of the day, I'm done playing after that, and I have to look forward to the next day. So I find that to be very interesting and very motivational, because he's so humble and he's not, you know, looking for any of the credit. He's like, you know, me and my team did it. We did it. It wasn't just one of us more than the other. So Kobe and Giannis, I think, would be my two. I'd like to ask them a lot of questions.
So how do you balance volleyball and family?
Well, the time difference has made that a bit difficult. So I have a schedule of when I would call my mom, when I would call, you know, my stepdad or my siblings, my friends back in Youngstown, or my friends at home. So it's a bit difficult, but, you know, we're able to make that schedule and really work together. I mean, family's family, so I will always make time wherever and whenever I can.
All right, so what is something that you learned from volleyball that you can use off the court?
Okay, so I played club at a pretty prestigious club in Chicago. It was called Sports Performance, and it was in Aurora. And they taught us so many things on and off the court that I can't even begin to start. But I think the first thing I would say is, one, work ethic, and two, being organized. So they would teach us how to pack our bags for like a long trip. So now I always pack lightly, but I know how to pack quickly, and I know how to pack what I need. Granted, do I forget things sometimes? Yes. But at the end of the day, I'm organized. I know exactly what I need and when I need it. And the work ethic is just something that happens when you practice for 4 hours a day and then you go lift after. So I don't know. Some people have it and some people don't, and I'm really blessed that I do have it. So
I'm gonna need to talk to you off air because my wife, I swear, I guaranteed I'm paying $40 at the airport. She overpacks every time, no matter where we go, every single time.
Right, yeah. One backpack, I'm good to go.
All right, Alexa. So this is the part of the show where I get in your business, okay?
Go ahead.
So just follow me on this because I got a long way of asking this question. Have you heard of Kendall Pierce and Aaron Russell?
No.
Well, me neither, but they both played volleyball at Penn State and fell in love, okay? So this is a long way of, okay, so let's just pretend that you're Kendall. Is there an Aaron in your life?
Yeah, I mean, I know an Aaron.
Well, no, are you seeing someone?
Oh, do I have a boyfriend? Yeah.
Yes, that's a long way of me asking, do you have somebody?
Yeah.
I had to build it up. Yeah.
I was like, girl Aaron, boy Aaron, I don't know.
Well, now, but do you have a boyfriend?
I do. Yes.
Yeah.
I know that one. I did too. If you go to Instagram, you see it too. I normally ask a whole love and basketball question, but I try to switch it up per sport, so I'll go do some research, and I failed. So B. Jones, hopefully I won't fail in the next round of championship rounds.
All right, Alexa, this is a fun part of the show. We actually get to go tit for tat. Kevin and I go head to head in a game we call championship rounds. Have you ever played the game Would You Rather before?
Yeah.
All right, so Kevin and I will both present an option to you. You have to select one of those options in which you look at him stretching. Oh my goodness, popping his neck like he finna do some work. Oh brother, I'm finna wear you out, man. All right, so anyway, we present two options to you. You pick one. Whoever you select, that host gets a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 rounds will win this game of championship rounds. And for those of you who are keeping up with us at home right now, the score, Kevin is in the lead at 35, but I am getting closer. I have won 34 games. So Alexa, hate to put this kind of pressure on you, but you can bring me back right now. Just me and you, sis. Just me and you. Let's do this. Chicago, stand up. Where y'all at? All right, here we go. Kevin is in the lead. So, champ, you get to go first.
You won the last one, sir.
Oh, that's right. I won. So I will go first. All right, Alexa, round 1. Would you rather become an all-world psychologist and get to work with the greatest athletes over every sport, or
become a world-famous model rocking the runways for top designers in the world?
I want to be a sports psychologist, I think.
Oh, I thought I was going to lose that one.
I just knew you were going to lose that one.
Honestly, like, modeling would be fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I want to help people. And if I'm just like, strutting my stuff on a runway, who am I really helping besides the company?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Like, I want to help people actively.
Little sister Alexa, she is on. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, round 2, Alexa. Here we go. This one is going to be about failure. All right. So would you rather trip and fall in a nationally televised game trying to make a dig, or
would you rather get hit in the face trying to make a play and make it on the top 10 of ESPN?
I've done both. Honestly, if I can make people laugh, I'd probably want to get hit in the face.
Really? I thought I was gonna win that one.
Yeah, I mean, tripping is really funny. I don't know.
But you'd rather make the not so top 10, because you're right. You can't get a laugh out of being on the not so top 10. Like,
right.
It's sometimes it's some publicist, or what do you want to call it? That infamy of being on it. Like, not everybody can make that. So
yeah, I don't mind being laughed at. I don't mind being clumsy, and it happens.
All right. Well, Kev, it is tied up, sir.
All right. So round 3 for it all. Would you rather have Nike give you a lifetime supply of shoes and clothing with an endorsement deal, or
have an up-and-coming brand endorse you as 𝐦𝐨𝐬 clothing, putting it out there?
Oh, wow. Honestly, Nike's already established, so probably Nike. But the bathing suit company is just like, I love bathing suits. I have a shopping addiction with them. I'm gonna go with Nike just because I love the shoes. I know.
And don't worry, Nike will get you your own line of bathing suits too. So don't even worry.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, Alexa, we were so close.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
It's honestly.
Congratulations, Kevin. Congratulations.
I am back.
Man, that wouldn't hurt bad. Because I thought once I got the first one, I stole the first. I thought I stole the show, man.
Yeah.
All right, Alexa. Well, the title of the show is You Got Next. We see you doing amazing things. You got 2 years left. What does the future hold for you? We working out right now, but I know there's some big stuff coming down the horizon.
Right. So, I want to play overseas after school. After I, get my master's, I would like to open my own business. I want to travel a lot. I'd like to be established somewhere, with my own business, with my own home. Hopefully start a family eventually. I want dogs first. I want 2 or 3.
What kind of dog? What kind?
Rottweiler, King Corso, and maybe another Rottweiler because I just like them so much.
Well, I will never be over for dinner. Them big dogs. All 3 of them.
Right.
Yeah, but Rottweilers, man, they're actually really nice dogs.
Oh, they super
man.
smart. Super smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't get a husky though. Do not get a husky.
All they do is like scream all the time.
I got one downstairs. Believe me, I know.
Oh goodness. Yeah. But yeah, I would like to travel a lot. I've been all over, as you guys know. But playing overseas would ultimately be my goal. If that's not possible, I'd really, after the fact, I'd like to open my own business, start a family, get established. Yeah, so.
Have you heard of Athletes Unlimited?
Heard of it, yes. Have I done my research? No.
No, it's okay. It's okay because I could give you a number of a young lady. As a matter of fact, her name is Sareea Freeman, and she actually came on the show. She went to Florida State, and she does Athletes Unlimited, and it's a dope program. And what's funny, Kev, I was scrolling through the television, and they actually they on national television. So they do volleyball,
right,
soccer, rugby. It's pretty crazy. They touching on a lot of different sports, and I got a feeling over the next 2 years while you're kind of grooming yourself, it may be an option for you to play here in the States and continue your career. So
hopefully.
Yeah. All right, Kev.
All right, so Alexa, where can the SLT Nation find you on social media?
Awesome. So you can find my Instagram at ANI_Byrnes, and it's BYR, and then 23 exclamation mark. My Twitter is Byrnes Alexia, and then my talk is Lex_Byrnes.
What's talk?
TikTok.
Oh, talk. My bad.
Oh, yeah, I was like, hold on, did we miss something on a talk show or something?
I know. What is your talk again?
Lex_Byrnes.
Lex_Byrnes. We got to follow you on that.
We got to make sure we following you. So do you have any shout outs?
Do I have any shout outs? Yeah, I can come up with some. I want to say thank you to you guys, obviously, for having me. Exciting things. I wanted to say shout out to the athletes that are watching this right now. If they have any questions or concerns or anything, feel free to reach out. I'd love to help people. I want to say shout out to all of them for working so hard and, overcoming any obstacles that they're overcoming right now. I would like to say thank you to my family and my new teammates and my old teammates and my older teammates. And just, to this whole ordeal, I'm really, really thankful to be here.
Hey, if you are dealing with transfer portal, injuries, trying to find a voice in a new home, a stranger, this young lady, definitely you need to lock in, get plugged in with her. Alexia Byrnes, you got next. And we want to thank you guys for rocking alongside us for another exciting episode. And it was a pretty good one, Kev. These episodes always just go too fast for you, man. I just wish I could hang on and cling on a little bit longer. Kev and I, we do go live Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. SportsLifeTalk Live. We talk relationships, sports, fashion, music, it doesn't matter. It's no holds barred fun. It's comedy. Kev goes back and forth with a couple of the other castmates. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, we are maniacal about engagement. Just like Alexa, we want to talk with you. So leave comments, slide the DMs. It doesn't matter. We will answer back. If you feel like was robbed in championship rounds, there's no way that 𝐦𝐨𝐬 should not have been picked. I want to hear that opinion as well, and I will give you the thumbs up. And I don't know, Kev, what am I missing, man?
Hold up. How tall are you?
5'11".
Man, she tall.
Okay, see, I forgot to ask that on the my other question. So let me ask you this. Is there a height requirement to, I guess, a man that you're dating?
Oh, 100%. Absolutely.
Yeah, this dude here play basketball. The dude she dated.
Yeah.
Can you say his name? Or is that
Yeah. Oh, yeah. His name is Michael. He's 6'8", so he's
tall.
Yeah. I can't. Just me personally, I cannot date someone that's shorter than me, or the same height. I like to wear heels every time I go out or go to dinner or something. I have to wear heels. I really enjoy being tall, and with that comes having a tall man. So.
But the reason I asked you that, because on our show, which I'm going to reiterate, that you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central on Facebook and YouTube, we have a young lady, or an old lady over there. That's named Pam. She's 5'11", and she said if a guy isn't 6'2", he didn't have a chance. So that's why I wanted to ask you that.
Dude, you in so much trouble on that comment.
Yeah.
Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation. We love you guys. Thank y'all for stopping by. Listen, stay safe, be blessed, and take care of each other, because the world is becoming a crazy, crazy, crazy place. And we will see y'all again next time on the next episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.